Call the Leader of the Opposition in response.
Thanks, Madam Speaker. I want to associate Labor members with the sentiments expressed by the Premier. I'm deeply sad at the news that Dr. John KAYE MLC has passed away today. I think he's been one of our state's most effective and formidable politicians over the last 10 years. He made his presence felt. His profile in the state's political and parliamentary debates, I think, belied his official role as an upper house member from a minor party. I mean, you could go several weeks listening to the 7:45 a.m. news on ABC radio, and Dr. John Kay would bob up every single morning. I mean, he made an impact by dint of great intellect and sheer relentless energy. I think the old socialist mantra, educate, organise, agitate, guided John Kay through his political life. He had a clear left-wing view of the world. He took a consistent and uncomplicated left-wing view on all matters, great and small. If I said that John was unbending in his politics, he would have taken that as the greatest of compliments. But what accompanied his unbending political views, his consistent and principled political views, was a personal character, I think the Premier alluded to, that allowed him to get on well with people, with a great many people right across the political spectrum. There was never a mean-spiritedness or malice in his approach to others, no matter their views. There are a number of issues on which John Kay, through his years as a member of the Parliament, made his mark. First and foremost, public education. I also think renewable energy and reform of electoral funding laws. But I think he can take to his grave, perhaps as his greatest single achievement, the stopping of a dam at Tilligra. I mean, John was, I think, the leader, the parliamentary voice of the community campaign against that proposal for a dam in the Tilligra. And for those who say it's not possible as a backbencher or as a minor party MP to achieve much in Parliament, I think what John did on that Tilligra Dam issue stands against that cynical view. John and I would talk about religion and the role of religious faith in our society and our politics. He held to his Jewish identity all his days, not to a religious faith, but certainly to his sense of Jewishness. He was, I think it's fair to say, deeply sceptical of that brand of Irish Catholicism that I and many others in Australia have held to. But he would think deeply about these issues, and I recall fondly a very private dinner that John and I and a mutual colleague who probably doesn't want to be outed had in the days immediately following the 2015 state election. And in that relaxing post-election environment, we were able to reflect at great length about a great many issues, including the role of religion in our society and our body politic. Madam Speaker, in my time in the Legislative Council, I collaborated with Dr. Kay on numerous issues. I battled against him on a few others. At all times, I found him to be warm, direct, honest and smart. I will miss him, and on behalf of the Labor Party, I extend our sympathies to John's colleagues in his party, to his friends, and above all else, to his family, in particular his partner Lynn.
Thank you.